Hey everyone, Raven here. Let's continue the Embrace the Factorio. So we left off with just me finishing up, setting up all the iron smelting. So I am going to bring, oh, I am out of belts. Um, and I have research finished, flashing at me. So I'm going to set up research for turrets. Oh, and there are some big rocks here. I'll leave those for now. I feel like mining them. Um, I'm gonna come over here, get some more belt, and oh, only 48. That's gonna be tough. I am going to set up a couple more factories. Um, is this out of? Yeah, this is out of iron as well. So I got to pick that up. Um, I am going to also need to pick up more copper. Um, that way, I can continue to make electronic circuits, so I can make more inserters, so I can make more assembling machines and more mines and all sorts of other stuff. So, as copper, let's make sure these guys are topped off in coal. Alright, turrets is finished. I am now going to research some heavy armor. Alright, so I'm going to come down here, continue what I was going to do. I might as well make a couple more belts by hand since I gotta run down this way anyway. And I am going to, I need to avoid these rocks, so I'm just going to make it go like this. And bring this over here. I think this is a good spot. I am going to drop some, oops, gone too far. I'm going to make quite a bit more, um, what is it, belt. I'm going to set up 2 operations for belt here. There we go. And I just realized I made a mistake, so but not really. Okay, so I'm going to put a splitter in right here. There we go. And I'm going to run this down like that. And I'm going to drop my splitter right here. That way iron feeds both sides. I can get these guys like this. And then I am going to need some long inserters. 2 of those and some chests. That way I can drop the iron or the transport belts from the assembling machine to the other side of the belt into chests, like so. And so I'm going to put those down like that. I have some automated belt making facilities now, and I just need to power it. So I am going to bring power lines up there. Now these are going. Now I have automated belt production. I have automated drilling and mining, automated iron production. This is going to be going on forever. The other thing I can do is limit how many belts are made. I'm going to limit it to 1 full row in each chest. I think once it gets there, I'll have enough belt where I don't have to really worry about too much at that point. So I'm going to recycle these assembling machines because they're not on the iron path and I don't feel like coming around here trying to make some more. So I'm going to check how much power we're actually using. You can see it's peaking up almost to our maximum. So you can hover over your production items, which I'm going to hover over the steam engine. Each one produces 900 kilowatts. I have a total of 2, so I can produce up to 1.8 megawatts. And we're peaking out at about 1.6, 1.7. So I'm going to need to actually make some more of that. And you can see that it turned yellow. That means I'm exceeding my production. So I actually need to make some more steam engines and some more boilers before we actually start expanding our base. So I'm going to make 2 of these and 1 more boiler. I also want an underground pipe so that I can move it from this side and get it across these belts that I have that are kind of in the way. So I'm going to bring this up like so. And that's kind of in the way. So I'm going to do it like so and like so. And my boiler is going to be, you know what, I should make sure that I have enough space. So I'm actually going to move this away one space. I go like that and like that. That way I can connect the steam output on each one. So I'm going to make 2 of these and one more underground pipe and 2 more regular pipe. That way I can move that here, and I know I'm going to be out of energy for just a little bit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to place that guy there, this last pipe here. And now I can start feeding copper up this way. So now I will have twice as much production, energy production. Ooh, and you can see it's going up to 1.9 now, almost 2 sometimes. You can also change the time span that you see, and you can kind of see how much energy you're using over time. You can kind of see what is actually being used. So you can see the electric miner drills are using most of it. So I got to make sure I have enough power generated so that the electric mining drills stay at peak power or peak performance, but I never run out of coal. That's very important. If I start running low on coal, it's going to mean I'm producing less power, which means mining drills are going to start working less, which means they're going to produce less coal, which means I'm going to have less power usage, and it's just a downward spiral from there. Want to completely avoid that. That tends to be bad. It takes a little while to recover from that. In order to make sure I can continue to expand without having to worry about power production, I am going to make a few more steam engines and boilers. That way I don't have to really worry about any of this power for quite a while, which is something that's very nice. The burner miners, I don't really need those anymore. I'm also going to put one space between every set for every pair of boilers. That way I can drop some power lines in here to actually take power um, from the steam engines. So I'm gonna drop that there. There we go. Now I gotta drop my boilers down, and there. I need a couple pipes. Let's make 3 pipes. That way I can feed those like that, and make a few more. That way I can make sure that they're all connected up. Drop down my inserters so that they can feed the boilers with coal. And let's see where it's at. So yeah, now I have a lot more production capacity that I'm not using. I don't have to worry about the power. Quite a while now. Which is very handy. Alright, so I'm going to come down here, pick up some of the belt. So I'm going to need quite a bit of that in order to actually start making the copper automated location. So let's go run back up here. I am going to need more stone furnaces. So let me let me make some of this stone here, and I'm going to make another 20 stone furnaces for copper. Ooh, and it looks like I am out of iron here, so I'm going to drop iron into those guys. That way, I'm going to drop another 10 into here. I think that's what it was. Yeah. All right. That way, I have research going. In the meantime, finish off the red before I start finishing everything else up. All right, and I'm going to get some more coal. That way I have it as a just in case. Okay. So I have my stone furnaces. I have my iron belt. I have a total of 800. So that should get me quite a ways away. Big rocks, I'll just leave there for now. I don't really need these guys anymore, but I'll let them go. I'll put 25 in each of them. There we go. So those will go on for a while. I don't need to worry about them. If they produce, great. If they don't, doesn't really matter. All right. So let's kind of do the same thing here that I did previously. Oh, I don't have any electric mining drills. I am gonna make 8 of these guys. So that's just like the iron production where I have 8 mining drills. On the iron, I'll have 8 on the copper. I can feed those 8 into the 20 stone furnaces and start working on iron output. So in the meantime, I am just going to drop these guys down like so. Let's just make sure that it can only go so far. So I want a belt in between, like so. And I want it to go down so that it gets close to the iron, so that I can automate my electronic circuit production, which is going to go into automating inserters and automating science. Those things are important. And then just like the iron, I'm going to need a splitter. That way I can split the copper ore down both sides and go like so. All right, there we go, there we go, and there we go. I finished researching heavy armor. Let's get some electronics research. All right, so now I am going to drop these guys down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, oops, out of place. I like to make it look uniform. Also, just a little pet peeve. Just it's something to make it look nice. That would make factories look nice, I'm assuming. And otherwise, it's no fun to run around. It's like, oh, this place looks disgusting. Let's change it up. So anyways, let's do that. Alright, I have the space between stone furnaces, so I can drop power lines down. It's always nice to have that. There we go, and need some more power lines. So let's make as many as I can. I've used up all my wood. I'm gonna have to go mine some more trees. And I need a lot more inserters. So I'm gonna need basically 60 inserters. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make all of them. Because I'm gonna need 20 on the inside to pull out, 20 on the outside to put in, and then I need 20 to make long reach inserters on the other side. In the meantime, I can drop belt down for the coal. So there's coal belt. There's some more coal belt. Since I have the coal coming up from this right side, that's where I'm going to have this belt coming. So I'm going to have it avoid the iron mine, just come down this way. I'm going to use a lot of belt, but that's fine. And I'm going to split the iron production between both the iron or the coal splitter between both the iron and the copper. So I want it before this splitter. So I am going to drop it down here. I think that's a fine location. And I'm going to make this belt a little bit longer. There we go. That should be fine. Alright, so I got coal coming up. It'll take a little while before it gets up there, but that'll be fine. So I'm going to start setting. I need more iron. I might as well pick that up while I'm down here. I gotta wait for the making of the inserters anyway. So there's my iron, and let's start dropping my inserters down. There's that, and that, 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 that. All right, and now I'm gonna run out of it. Whatever. There we go. Okay. All right. So I have a bunch of inserters being made. I always want to make sure that the arrow is pointing towards the belt. Sometimes I forget and have it where it's like trying to pull off the belt into the smelter, and I'm like, why isn't it producing anything? And then I look and I feel bad because I am stupid. I forgot something simple. It happens to all of us, veterans and noobs alike. You know, gotta have the brain fart every now and then. It's a valid excuse. All right, there we go. I might as well. Okay, so let's make the 20 long inserters. Let's get power up this way. So I'm going to bring this all the way down. You know what? I have a power facility over here. I might as well draw directly from that. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so I have power directly from that. I'm going to research stone walls. Now, oh yeah, I still need one more of these splitters for the hole. And get that going. Drop that down. And there goes the copper. The copper's starting to go. Start dropping these guys down. Alright, there we are. My copper facility is starting to go strong. Nice. I need an underground belt so I can get my copper onto the other side of the coal. I'll leave a space in there, that way I have enough room. Then I'm going to bring it down and just follow the coal line, like so. Oh, stone walls is finished. Let's pick something else. I need automation 2 in order to actually automate my green science, which is the next level science, because that requires automating of inserters, and inserters have 3 ingredients required, whereas this guy can only accept 2 ingredients. It says it right there under the iron plate. It says crafts item that require up to 2 ingredients. So automation level 2, the next level of automated assembling machines, can assemble up to 4 items with up to 4 ingredients. Need another underground belt to get on the other side of this coal. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Let's pick up some more belt because I've gotten kind of low. There we go. So I have a full row of belt. I'm probably pretty good for a while on that. I'm going to go ahead and connect these 2 miners. I might as well make it even. A nice round 4, 4 on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that down, and I'm going to put a splitter in right here. That way it kind of balances it out. So I won't run out of coal on one side or the other. That's a little far. Okay, there we go. And there we go. So now it's going to load all 8 of these mining drills onto the same belt, which feeds both the iron and the copper. So I have iron automated, copper automated, and yeah, next step is to finish automation 2, and I might as well mine these rocks out of the way so that I can sorry about that. So that I can actually use this space for something useful. I don't know what yet, but I'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm going to put a cut in here. finished up the copper automation. Let's start working on some more automation in the next episode. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Give me feedback on how to improve, because I want to make sure you guys enjoy these videos. So anyways, I will see you next time, and until then, have a good one.